Yechi Hamelech HaMashiach. Anyway, I had a good couple friends of mine who said to me, Yossi, why aren't you chilling at this and this Chabad house lately? We haven't seen you around. I was at that Chabad house for quite a while, and I know the guy who's in charge. I got no problems with him. I know the assistant of the guy who's in charge. Got no problems with him. Then there's this other dude, which is a little bit, whatever. He's an interesting fellow, let's put it simple, if I'm not mistaken. And I give a shiur there, or I gave a shiur there every morning for a long time, for an hour long, halacha shiur with some Inyan Gul Mashiach, right after Shachris. And I had like, 5 signs in the shul, on the walls. Obviously this was all with permission from the head rabbi, and a lot of people joined and listened. We even had the merit of learning with Rabbi Landau here in Bnei Brak. I recorded the shiurim. I have them on my computer. I'm supposed to upload them to SoundCloud sooner or later. One day I come to Beis Chabad, and all my signs are down. Who took down the signs? They said, oh, that wacko took down the signs. I'm like, okay. That's it. There's nothing to talk about. There's nobody to talk to. The rabbi doesn't have enough strength or power. I'm not going to call the cops on this dude that took down the signs in the Beis Chabad for my shiur. This guy's going to give me 50 shekel? Did he ask the rabbi to take down the signs? No. Did he ask the gabbai to take down the signs? No. Why did he take it down? I have no clue. He took it down on his own. Does he care what I think? I don't know. He's probably a little bit nuts in the head. I don't know, or maybe he just doesn't think about what he does. In any case, me, as a healthy human being, I'm not interested in dealing with such people. Imagine I come, I'm going to go back there, put up more signs, go and give a shiur. The guy's going to give me attitude, going to take down the signs. I don't know what he's thinking. I have nothing wrong with him. I don't even know exactly who it is. I'm just assuming that it's a specific dude. In any case, in a place that doesn't have cameras, that they don't take achrayus on what's going on over there, that there's nobody to talk to. So then my good friends call me and they're like, why aren't you chilling here anymore? I'm like, I can't chill in a place that's like a boat with a bunch of holes in it. It's not seaworthy. This place is not a good kli for what I'm trying to do. It's like you buy a house and every day some guy comes in through the back door which doesn't have a lock on it, So my message to, and then he's like, well, but that's enough for, I said, every house is a Beis Chabad. The Rebbe said that every house could be a Beis Chabad, and I have shiurim here every day or two. I have a kavua, chavrusa, I learn for hours with a fellow, I learn with him here in my house, and I do a lot of Torah Mitzvahs Mashiach now here, Torah Avodah Gemilas Chasadim in all channels. So, every house is a Beis Chabad. I learned psychology. I can know a wacko when I see one. I'm not going to waste my time and energy investing in a place that there's nobody to talk to. And I know that Bechlal Meshachistam are like bad, like, Chas v'shalom, never tell anyone to go away from your Beis Chabad, and this and this and that. But every person with common sense agrees that if a person's coming and he's doing whatever he wants, he's a mazik, he's a ganiv. Now I'm not saying to publicly embarrass anybody, and that's why I'm not saying any names. But I'm just giving an idea. So between Shachris and Musaf on Shabbos, they give out ices to the kids on the steps of the Beis Chabad, and they make a rally. They say the 12 psukim, they sing a niggin, they say a story or a dvar Torah. And I go out, I volunteer helping out. I'm always pro helping a Beis Chabad. I go out with the ices. I go out with another guy, a younger man, and we're doing the rally. The kids are saying the psukim. We're giving them the ices. Everything's good and fine. I finish with the ices. I want to put them back in the freezer, whatever's left. They could be used later. After in the afternoon, a lot of times some guys in the Chabad house do a round in the community to do more psukim and things. Anyway, so getting back to the story, I go to the freezer. I see it's locked. Now, So I go to the gabbai, I ask him for the key to the freezer to put the ices in. So he gives me the key. I go up to the freezer. Now it's already after Shachris, after Musaf, or it's like sort towards the end of Musaf, and they're preparing for the Kiddush. And there's a guy there that's standing right by the fridge, and I'm in middle of davening because I was holding right before Baruch Shamar, before the rally, and then I started Baruch Shamar, so I can't talk. So I have the key, and I have the ices, but I can't really talk. And I come up to the freezer, and I want to open the freezer, put the ices in, and lock it, whatever. So and he's taking out bottles from the fridge. He gives me 2 bottles. And he tells me, go put them by the tables. And he takes the key and the ices from me. So I'm like, so I put the bottles down. I show him my siddur that I'm in the middle of davening, and I just need the ices in the freezer. And if I could get the key back to the gabbai, if you want to put the ices in, I don't mind. But I need you to put the ices in. I just basically explained him, hint to him the situation. What does he do? He puts the key in his pocket, puts the ices on top of the freezer, tells me, get the hell out of here. You're not ready to help for the Kiddush? Get out of my face. So I show my hand, give me the key. I go, give me the key, and just put the thing in the thing. What did I ask you to do? I can't go now. I'm in the middle of davening. I just want to put the ices in for the, there's enough people helping you here for the Kiddush. I don't need to schlep bottles for you, and I don't have anything to do with you right now. I just need you to open the thing, and I realized, because I always have a big heart to realize even the biggest psychopath what his problem is. I realized that the dude wants to put bottles from the fridge into the freezer so they can be a little bit cooler for the Kiddush, and he doesn't want to lock the freezer, and that's why he wants the key, because he's convinced that I don't want to help him, and obviously I'm an idiot like him, and I want to leave the freezer locked just because I'm doing it. But in my opinion, if he wants to open the freezer and put his bottles in there, he can go to the gabbai just like I did and ask him, and I'm sure the gabbai won't mind. But to take the key and then put it in his pocket, leave that, and eventually, after looking at him like an idiot from the side, I didn't get nothing. Again, I'm not even talking. I just went and I went to daven. That's all I did. I went to daven. I finished davening, and I told him, what the hell are you thinking? Just give me the key. I need to give the key back. You want to leave the freezer open, leave it open. I'll just tell the gabbai that you left it open. Just give me the key. I have a responsibility. I took the key from the guy. I need to give him back the key. Put the ices in the fridge. But I'm just explaining to you what kind of people I need to deal with, and what kind of emotional stress I have to deal with and go through with these people. I don't have time for this bullshit. I'm sorry. I'm going to serve Hashem. I'm going to daven and learn and bring Mashiach. I don't have time to waste with a place that half the people there need to be subscribed, medicated, I don't know, psychological treatment. And they go, he's going through hard times. Yeah, you know what? Fine. I also go through hard times. But my problems aren't the whole world's problems to suffer. Because I'm going through hard times, the whole world has to suffer? No. Yechi Hamelech, peace out. Every person has a hard life. That's none of nobody's business, and it's nobody's fault. You don't have to go about killing people just because you have a hard life. To go pissing people off because you have a hard life. How the heck is that going to make your life easier? That's not a good excuse. Now, again, all I'm saying is, these brothers from this specific Beis Chabad, they know what I'm talking about. You want me to come chill over there? You want me to hang out? I can understand you. But you have to understand me. I am not the official in charge of the mental institution. And if there's nobody that I can go to when I have a problem, to solve a problem, adios, amigo. My house is a Beis Chabad. You come visit when you want. Yechi Hamelech.